Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to get back into making some carbon fiber parts. So the next few clips are actually from May. I started this project in March. I did some more in May. Didn't do as much as I wanted to, so I never posted it. So we're going to continue from there. So we'll put a few clips in there and then we'll come back to where we are now and hopefully in this episode finish it off. So I picked up some more sandpaper. We've got 2 meters there. We've got a 400 and 240 and got another 400 over here. So I'm going to put you on the tripod. We're going to do a time lapse. We're going to start sanding. You can tell it's not flat. We'll get it as good as possible. I forgot to get some brushes, so I've only got one more attempt at the brushes before I have to go get some. So we'll try to get this all flat and nice stuffed up on the bottom side of it, so I'm going to hack away at that and reapply that after that's done. Right, let's go on the tripod. Alright guys, this is taking quite a while to sand, so I might take this to work and do that throughout the week. I'll bring it back when it's done. Alright guys, sorry about the rain. Today at work, in my breaks, I did a bit of sanding. Did a lot more sanding than I did all weekend, so slowly getting there. What I need to do now is actually pop it out. So I need to probably take the angle grinder with the flat disc and just run around this edge, and then we should be able to pop it out, and then we can clean everything up, clean all the edges up. Actually, I think I might want to fill just a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'll fill in a little bit more. Alright, I reckon I got that to a pretty level there, so should be able to do this top section and fill in these 3 spots that have voids in them. A little bit down there too. Alright, one thing I'm going to do is put some tape along this top edge here. So I'm having trouble filling in these corners. So we'll get a bit of resin up against the tape and it should have a nice straight edge then. Alright, so I've got a lot more resin on there now. It's looking pretty good up against the tape. So again, you can see here, look, it's white under it. This bottom section is going to be sanded back again. Alright guys, I'm back. A bit sticky still. It's got like a film on it. Anyway, we need to cut this out of the mold. So just running a flap disc around the edge should release it. Alright, got my mask on. I've trimmed it all up. Starting to pop out. It's a lot heavier than I was expecting. I'm going to clean up these with a flat disc too. Right, looking much better. Still a lot of work to do. I'll clean it off a bit and then clean myself up, and I'll come back out and start doing the 400 grit sanding on it again. Right, so a few months later, this is where we're at. So it's not looking the best. I might actually get the DA onto this and rip it down a bit because this isn't looking very good. You can see we've got some low parts. Just want to make it a bit smoother. And this front edge here isn't the best. We need to fix up some of the underside here. But yeah, I'm gonna get this in the car so we don't have just the gauges rolling around. So let's get back into it. Alright guys, I've got some 240 on an interface, and that's going on to here. So I've got a little bit of cushion. Just make sure we're all lined up with the holes. Lined up with the holes. See how we go. Alright, ended up switching to an 80 grit, and it's really ripping into it, and it's looking a lot better. It's dinner time now, so I'll come back after dinner. I'll keep going. What I might do is actually mix up the 2K clear and actually just brush it on. That's what I did to these. These come up really well. So that's an option. Alright, I've been sanding for quite a while now. It's a lot better. Still a little bit here. Could get off. And here, which I think I might. And then I'll clean it up. I'll spray it with some Prepsol, and I'll show you that because that'll pretty much show you what it's going to look like when it's got a clear on it. So I'll just try to get this down a little bit more. So you can see the little spots that's actually under it. If I didn't have those spots, I wouldn't worry about it, but you'll be able to see them. Alright, let's see how it looks. Not too bad. Alright, I'm going to see if I've got some brushes, and we'll mix up the 2K clear. Alright, so at the moment I'm just baking the part, get a bit of warmth into it, make sure all of that prep wash is evaporated. So I've got the clear, I've got the hardener, and I've got the thinners. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio with a 5%. So I don't think I need thinners, because that's for the gun. So it's just 2-to-1, and I've got a brush, a big fat brush over here. I've only got 2 of them left, so I'll just use that and we'll brush it on, and hopefully it's alright. I'll try to get it up as much as possible so we don't get it pooling down here again. So if anything, it's going to tip away from that. Right, so before we mix up the clear, I'm just going to run a tack cloth over this. Right, so tack cloth. Let's mix it up. So here we go. So I'm really wanting it to fill the holes in and not have air bubbles. Lift it up a bit higher. Shouldn't pull up there. Right, let's give it 5 minutes and we'll come back. Alright guys, it's now baking, so we'll come back next episode and finish this off, and we'll have it in the car. I'll probably just do a little bit on the next episode of this. But there we have it guys. Bit of forged looking carbon, which is just chopped carbon, if you didn't know. But this is 100% carbon as well. So guys, so sorry it took so long to get to this stage. I started it in March and now, what is it, August. So the battery did just go flat. So guys, hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you next time when we fit it to the car and we take the Foz for another drive. Thanks for watching. Bye.